Hi everyone, I'm Adian from Adian's World and you're watching the BL File. For today's video, let's discuss. And what are we discussing? A BL that I think I've finished the most recent. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to talk about it now before I forget my thoughts. And that is the BL called That Summer. Now, as we usually do in all of these types of videos where I discuss BLs I finished, we're going to go through a little bit of background, what the story was about, the synopsis, who the actors were, what some people have said about the show, and then obviously going into my opinion, because I always have opinions for some reasons on these shows. And then we'll watch a couple of TikTok edits, because it's just a fun way to relive the show that you finished or liked or enjoyed or watched. Whatever that may be, find out later. Okay, let's go look at the synopsis of That Summer. Lava's mother sends him to live with his young uncle by the beach and he's immediately put to work. One day, he finds a man washed upon the shore. At the hospital, Dr. Wu diagnoses the man with amnesia and his uncle volunteers Lava as his caretaker. Lava names him Wave and reassigns all his duties to this stranger. Wave is surprisingly fussy and inept at manual labor, hinting at a pampered past. That Summer is a Thai BL drama under the company gmmtv that had 10 episodes, roughly around 58 minutes per episode. Our two main leads in the show was of course Winnie and Satang. One reviewer named Jojo on my drama list says, "This is one of those dramas that walks in looking like a vibrant summer postcard and then quietly hands you a plot that feels like it's still on vacation." The setup was promising. Lava, a moody teenager with emotional turbulence, is shipped off to an island to reform while living with his uncle. He meets Wave, a mysterious man who was washed up on the shore and is memoryless. Honestly, the drama has all the right ingredients, from identity secrecy to trauma and a prince in disguise. Everything that you need for a good romance, but somehow it lacks any depth and the emotional payoff is scant at its best. Another reviewer named Luna Sun said, "A pleasant surprise from gmmtv's 2025 lineup that I didn't expect to touch my heart as much as it did. The premise is very simple and actually not that original compared to what you'll see in the entertainment industry, yet it's very effective. The plot is solid and doesn't drag or stray from its original source. The few subplots that are introduced are not taking any unnecessary space or affect the narrative. The story remains loyal to its genre, with romance being the main focus from the start to finish. And everything feels very natural and down to earth. The dialogues, the character growth, the reactions and interactions between characters are all organically developed. As for the characters themselves, they are very lovable and multidimensional. They are not perfect or how a person is supposed to act or be, they are very human, they feel real. And I also want to point out how important and refreshing it was to see a series embracing the actors' natural skin tones. It's a rarity seeing tan actors without makeup on screen, and I loved it." Now, the overall rating people gave this show was an 8.2 out of 10, and I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I don't think that's what I would have rated it. So let's get into my opinion now. That Summer, the title of it all, the visuals of it all, the cinematography of it all, loved it, beautiful. The beachy feel already just makes it such a already pleasant show to watch. Like, to my eyes, very pretty, loved it. Winnysatang, I believe this is like their first main series that they are leading, and do I think they did a good job? Yeah, honestly I do. Like, the acting was pretty natural, like one of the comments said, but for me, I don't know, the story just didn't ever hook me throughout. Like, again, agreeing with the commenter earlier, it has all the ingredients to be such a great show, but for some reason, I don't know why I felt like something was just missing for me. Like, the acting was good, not the best, but good. I loved the prince ordeal of it all. I wish we could have seen a little bit more about like what happened in the kingdom, what Arantia. Like, we barely got to see that, which I understand they were focusing on the romance itself, but I wish we could have seen a little bit more like what happened there. They said the parents were like captured and all of that, and then suddenly they were released. Like, I wish we could have seen it instead of just like hearing about it, but that's just a little issue with me. What else? Oh, I feel like I mainly kept watching the show because of Monryu. I love those two together. Like the whole storyline with the uncle and the doctor, I could have watched the whole series just on that. Like, give me more of that. Oh, yes, I'm here for it. And I just recently found out that they're gonna be in a dog in a plane, so I'm even more excited for that. So yeah, that summer I enjoyed. I feel like the story was good enough. I feel like the acting was okay. I felt like the story, I could see why people loved it. I just was more here for Monryu than I was here for like the main characters that actually led the show. And also we've heard the news that, you know, they're no longer a pair. I still would have wanted to see them again. I still feel like they're doing a lot better than other pairings I've seen. So that's a little bit sad that we lost them. But the show overall, I feel like I would have probably gave it a 7 out of 10. Just because I wish it would have hooked me personally more. Not that it was a bad show. I just think or felt like something was missing from my side. Again, everything else about it, beautiful, stunning, love the idea. Like everything about it was pretty decent. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I have nothing bad to say about the show. It's not the greatest show I've ever watched, but it is still good. So yeah, I guess that is like the perfect sum up for me with that. Anyways, I feel like let's just move into our little TikTok reactions and just like, hopefully I get to see some Monryu edits. But hey, whatever, anything, it's just gonna be nice to watch about the show. I really love the music in this as well, so yeah. So why? I was not expecting that to just come up. Dang, okay, you all want to attack people. Okay, I guess this one wasn't really that much focused on the show. It was just like the pairing, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot of that. Winnie did such a good job here. I feel like Winnysatang they really like paired very well acting wise. Like nobody outshined the other one. It was like very even. I like that. Oh. I don't know, just watching the show, it did feel refreshing, like a little bit something different. Okay, the song choice with the edit, okay, you know, you'll act with that one. Very good. Damn, your edits are good. Okay. Just you and I. We're cool for the summer. Okay, no, I like that edit. The confidence this man had. Dang. Yes, Winnie. Okay, the editors be eating for this one. Come on. Okay, it seemed very natural to them, and I loved it. Okay, now. Okay, I was here for that. So yeah, those were my thoughts on that summer. Again, I would recommend somebody to watch this because it is still a nice watch. Everybody's taste differs, so you might love this a lot more. Fair enough. All of us has different tastes, but again, still was a good show in my opinion. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.